Hey, let's talk about living your life with prosperity consciousness. Hey guys, Randy Gage here with another episode of Prosperity TV. As you can see, I'm coming to you from my place in Miami, and the sun is coming up. In between my cardio and my next workout, so I wanted to do a show for you quick. Had some interesting times on the blog over at randygage.com the last week. I did a thing about prosperity consciousness, and the post was on the lie of the lowest bidder and how so many companies and people make every decision based on what is the cheapest alternative without any other consideration or thought. And so some people, that woke up a lot of people. Other people recognized they had things to work on, and then others just thought I was crazy, and that I was being mean and nasty and vindictive, and I didn't have empathy because I didn't understand that they really couldn't afford to do these things. And one of the examples I gave was, I have seen people flying from where would it be, like Salt Lake City to New York, and they go via Salt Lake City to California to New York because it's $60 cheaper to do a connecting flight and go an hour and a half the other way, add 4 or 5 hours on their flight. And I've said in the blog that if the majority of people didn't have low self-esteem, Spirit Airlines and Ryanair couldn't exist, because nobody with positive self-esteem would ever set foot on one of the airplanes of those two companies. And so some people felt like, so I did a follow-up post, and if you didn't see that, it was the poverty or prosperity consciousness test. Go back, search the blog for that, because here's what I believe. I believe if you make all your financial decisions with poverty consciousness, that you'll make all the decisions in your life with poverty consciousness. And by the way, the example I was using, people, because maybe you're watching and say, but I need to save $60. No, if you're gonna waste 4 hours of your life to give it to Southwest Airlines and you're never gonna get it back, what's the message that's sending to you? That you would give away 4 hours like that? And the better question might be, hey, if I really did something during that 4 hours to create value for the universe, how much money could I make? Couldn't I get a much better ROI than that $60 I saved by doing that ridiculous airfare, or taking the 6 a.m. flight so you have to leave your house at 3:30 in the morning to clear security because it's $40 cheaper? What about if you ask that question about, hey, what could I do that would add value and provide money? Could I help someone with their social media marketing? Could I help someone with their blog? Could I rake leaves, shovel snow, babysit, walk dogs, house sit, pet sit? What could you do that would earn money, right? So I wish people would think more that way. Or even if we didn't do the materialistic thing and just said, hey, what if you spent that 4 hours with somebody you love? How's that for a ROI, right? So the example, so in this test, I gave like 7 questions, and one of them was, do you get regular massage from a professional therapist? Do you give yourself good dental care, doctor care, chiropractic care? Do you make time to exercise? And one of them was just, hey, every now and then, do you just splurge and buy something that you can't make any rational justification for? You just did it because you really wanted it and it really made you feel good. It enhanced your prosperity. And so that was kind of a wake-up call for people. So I'd like you to, that's kind of your homework for this week, is think about that. Are you living with poverty consciousness, or are you living with prosperity consciousness? And don't just go by the money. Look at those other questions and see how you're living your life with all those things. And again, it's very easy. I know you can just, I can already visualize the comments below. What do you mean? I'm a single mother raising 2 kids. How would I ever have money to pay a massage therapist? You know, what? I don't have money to go to chiropractor. You know, we all can make those claims. We all can make those excuses. But there's always a way. If you think you're valuable enough, you find a way, right? So that massage therapist, there may be a massage therapist that needs whatever service that you do, whatever work you do, and you could do it in trade. Or again, you just say, okay, so I'm gonna drive Uber 10 hours a week and make some extra money so I can put my life back on track. We live in the greatest time in human history. There has never been an easier time, a better time to create a side hustle, direct selling business, Uber, Lyft, you know, renting out your home, Airbnb, flipping stuff on the internet. There's just so many ways that we can make money now because of social media, because of the internet. So maybe instead of thinking of the reasons why you can't afford these things that we're talking about, what about if you flipped the switch and started to think, okay, what could I do to create the value which would provide me the money to get those things and live a prosperous life? All right, have an amazing week. Peace. Hey, thanks for watching. Do me a favor, if you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button. Thanks.